Thank you, Chair Freiberg, Chair Quam, and committee members. My name is Sarah Mooradian. I'm the Government Relations and Policy Director for CURE, a rurally based nonprofit dedicated to protecting and restoring resilient communities and landscapes by harnessing the power of the people who care. I appreciate the opportunity to testify in strong support of House File 4077 today. Over the last year, CURE has submitted Data Practices Act requests to cities, state agencies, and the Governor's Office to obtain information about proposed hyperscale data center development and lobbying efforts by big tech to make these proposals a reality. We've learned that because of non-disclosure agreements, it can take years before the public is officially notified that a project has been in development and that the project is a data center, and even then the details of the proposal often remain shrouded in secrecy. When approached by multi-billion-dollar corporations promising tax revenue, jobs, and economic development, local governments may be understandably eager to welcome the proposed projects. So signing an NDA may feel like a simple and inevitable ask. But as we're seeing play out in Hermantown, Farmington, Monticello, North Mankato, Pine Island, and other cities across the state, without transparency at the outset, Minnesotans lose trust in our government. Hyperscale data center developers and operators argue that secrecy is needed for a competitive advantage and to keep real estate values from spiking. But cities like Cannon Falls have declined to sign NDAs and still managed to attract development. And as reported by the Star Tribune, the land in Hermantown, on which Google's data center may be built, sold for nearly $6 million, despite the land having an estimated value of $1.9 million. Clearly, increased property values aren't an obstacle for these Fortune 50 companies. For data center developers and operators, this is a race to the bottom for the cheapest electricity and the lowest effective tax rates. This pits our communities against each other to offer the best deals, often to their detriment. By restricting the ability to sign NDAs, our local governments are given the support that they need to be able to negotiate for the public's best interest in full view of the public with some of the largest, wealthiest, and savviest companies in the world when they come looking for bargains. For these reasons, we would urge your support for House File 4077.